One day, Mike came home very excited. Jane asked him, "Why are you so excited today?" Mike replied, "Guess what?" Jane said, "But you know I'm not good in guessing. Please tell me what is making you so happy this evening." Mike now said, "Maybe you remember that job I was applying for in Lagos. You can't believe I got the job." Jane was silent for some time. She now said, "Does that mean that we will be relocating to Lagos?" Mike answered, "Yes, of course, we will be relocating to Lagos." Jane said, "Did you just say we?" Mike said, "Yes, of course, we, you and I, we will be relocating to Lagos." Jane said, "I am not relocating to Lagos." Mike asked her why. She said, "I can't leave my job here, my family company, and my family, and relocate to Lagos with you." Mike was surprised. She asked, "Why?" Jane said, "You wanted an extra income, and my father asked you to come and be the manager of one of his companies, but your pride did not allow you. You have a job that is paying you very well here, and your greed is still pushing you to go and take up another job at Lagos." Mike said, "But to know that this job I got at Lagos will pay me much more than what I am earning here. Moreover, I am setting up my own company at Lagos. This job I got now will help me to monitor that project very well." Jane answered, "You are just greedy. You want to be as rich as my father. But you have to know that there's no amount of work you do that will make you be richer than my father or as rich as my father. I don't know why you are so proud and greedy. You have a good job here, and you are offered a position of a manager in my father's company, and you refused all of that. You want to go and build your own company in Lagos. I won't relocate with you." Mike answered, "But you know, all I'm doing is to build a very better future for you and I and our unborn kids. You see how I suffered in this life. I wouldn't want my children to suffer as I did. You see how your parents are taking care of you. That's how I want to take care of my children." Jane replied, "My parents are rich enough to take care of my children anyhow they like. So my unborn children should not be your excuse for being greedy." Mike said, "Baby, please, you have to understand me in this. I need to build a better future for myself and for my children." Jane replied, "That's your business. As for me, I am not relocating to Lagos with you, and I cannot be in a marriage where I will be living apart with my husband. So if you insist in relocating to Lagos, then get ready to divorce me." Mike was confused. He said to Jane, "What did you say just now?" Jane repeated, "I said, I am not ready to relocate to Lagos with you, and I will not be in a marriage where I will be living apart with my husband. So if you insist in relocating to Lagos, get ready to divorce me." Mike was weak to the bone. His knees couldn't carry him again. He just managed to walk to the bedroom and lie down. The next day, early in the morning, Jane was preparing to go over to her parents' house as she used to do whenever they have a misunderstanding. Mike to ask her, "So you want to go back to your parents again?" Jane answered, "Yes, of course. Have you not decided what you want to do? So let me go back to my family." Mike said to her, "You are too old for this type of thing you are doing. You don't need to be running back to your parents at every little misunderstanding you have with your husband." Jane flared up and told Mike never to mention her family ever again whenever she decided on what to do. She asked her, "What have my parents got to do with this now? You make your decisions and I make my own decision. So why are you accusing my parents? Just be careful. After scolding Mike, Jane carried her belongings and left for her parents' house. Mike went to work that day, but he was not as cheerful as he used to be. His friend noticed that and asked him, "Mike, I don't understand you today. You should be rejoicing and jubilating because of the good thing that happened to you yesterday. So why are you so sad and moody?" Mike said, "My friend, you won't understand." His friend replied, "Make me understand. What is your problem? What is bothering you?" Mike replied, "Please, can we have some time this evening after work?" His friend replied, "Yes, of course. I am here for you." So after work that day, Mike and his friend went to a restaurant. Mike poured out his heart to his friend. He opened up to his friend all the ill treatment he had been getting from his wife and her parents, the current issue at hand. Mike's friend told him, "Dear Mike, my friend, I won't lie to you. I've been observing you ever since you get married to this lady. You are no longer yourself. You are becoming a shadow of yourself by the day. So, this time now, I think it's time for your freedom. If Jen wants to divorce you because you are relocating to Lagos, please divorce her and move on with your life. I don't know why you are so weak with that family that they are treating you like a trash and you keep keeping up with their tantrums. Divorce Jen and move on with your life. If you miss this golden opportunity you get because of Jen, when things will hit the rock for you, Jen and her family will be the first to make mockery of you. If you ever lose this golden opportunity, I will cease to be your friend." At the end of everything, Mike thanked his friend and promised to do something about the situation. The next day, Mike went over to his in-laws to talk things over with them and his wife. But his in-laws made it clear to them that since Jen said she don't want to relocate to Lagos with him, there's nothing he or them can do because Jen is an adult who can take decisions for herself. She have decided that she will not relocate, so there's nothing they can do about it. Mr. Johnson also told Mike that if he must relocate to Lagos, he must divorce her daughter properly before relocating. Mike left the house hoping that Jen will come back to him someday. After 2 weeks, Jen did not come back. Mike traveled to Lagos to go and register in the new company he will be working for. Meanwhile, Jen got the information that Mike have traveled to Lagos. She cried to her parents. She told her father, Can you imagine that Mike have relocated to Lagos? He have relocated without me." Her father told her, "That is what I have been telling you. That man did not love you. Look at, he have chosen a job over you. But now, I don't want you to cry about it because this is the opportunity we have been looking for. I have never liked Mike for you. I don't like the fact that you got married to him. But now that he has proven that he doesn't love you, it is time for you to divorce him and be free. My only anger upon him now is that he did not sign the divorce papers before he traveled. But don't worry about that. Even if he traveled to the end of the world, I will get him to sign the papers and set you free." 2 months later, Mike came down to Abuja. He came to see if he could talk things over with his in-laws and take his wife back. When he get to his in-laws' house, Mr. Johnson ordered his security men to arrest him and not let him go. When Mike asked what his offense was, he was told that he did not sign the divorce papers and thereby leaving their daughter stranded. Mike was forced to sign the divorce papers. He pleaded with them to give their marriage a chance because he loved Jen so much, but he was forced to sign the divorce papers. Even Jen did not do anything to stop her parents from forcing Mike to sign the papers. At the end of everything, Mike and Jen were officially divorced. After the divorce, Ken, Mike's friend, congratulated him. Even though Mike was sad because he had lost his marriage, his friend Ken cheered him up and advised him to move forward and make sure he succeed in every good plan he has for himself, because it is only his success that can speak for him in the future. Mike accepted his fate, accepted that he is now divorced, accepted that he is single once again, and moved fully to Lagos, and his life goes on. 6 months after the divorce, Jane came back home one day, very excited. Her mother asked her, "Why are you so excited, my baby?" She replied, "Mommy, could you believe that Josh has proposed to me and I accepted?" Her father overheard her from his bedroom and came out excitedly and told her, "You see what I've been telling you? When I was begging you to divorce Mike, you thought I was not doing you good. You were telling me that you loved Mike. I told you that immediately you divorce Mike, you will see better men to get married to you. Now look at you. Josh of all people has proposed to you." Jane replied, "Yes, Daddy. It's a good thing that Josh proposed to me. But Josh can never be compared with Mike. In fact, no man can ever be compared with Mike, because Mike is so loving, gentle, caring, and humble. But this Josh, he can't be like Mike, and I don't think he can ever love me like Mike. I'm just getting married to him to get back at Mike for treating me the way he did." Her father replied, "That's my baby. Josh is your class and not Mike." Her mother replied, "Oh my baby, I'm so happy for you. Finally, you're going to be happily married." Her father said, "This is a good news and it calls for celebration, and we need to celebrate it." He got an expensive wine and they all celebrated the good news together. One day, Mrs. Johnson asked her daughter, "My baby, it's been 6 months since Josh proposed to you, but since then, we haven't had anything about the marriage preparation. What is happening?" Jane answered her mother, "Mommy, you know, Josh is a very busy person. He travels out of the country most of the time. He have a lot of things at hand right now. But the last time we talked, he assured me that the wedding will surely be this year. So you have to be preparing because your baby is going to wed very soon." Mrs. Johnson was a bit relieved and said, "Okay, I can't wait for the big wedding day." And they cheered and laughed together. 3 months later, Jane came back home one day, crying seriously. The father was so concerned about her. He hugged her and dried her tears, led her to a seat. When she sat down and was calm, her father asked her, "Why are you crying so much, my baby?" Jane began to talk. "Daddy, you can't believe this." "What is it, my daughter?" "Daddy, you can't believe that Josh just broke up with me." Her father said, "Ah, is that why you are crying? Why will you be crying because a man break up with you? You are a woman. Even if he break up with you, you should know how to win his heart back to yourself." Jane looked at her father. "Daddy, are you okay? Is that all you have to say?" "Yes, my dear. That's all I have to say. You are a woman. You should know the way to the heart of your man. That your man break up with you is not enough reason for you to cry. Just look for a way and win his heart back to yourself." Jen said, "Daddy, you haven't even asked me what led to the breakup, and you are saying all this." Mr. Johnson said, "Whatever leads to the breakup, there's no issue that cannot be amended. Whatever it is can be amended, and everything is in your hand as the woman." Jen said, "Daddy, do you know that Josh is getting married?" Mr. Johnson said, "Yes, of course. I know that Josh is getting married to you. So what are you saying again?" Jen said, "Daddy, Josh is not getting married to me. Josh is getting married to another woman." "You can't be serious," Mr. Johnson said. "Daddy, I am very serious. You can't even believe the type of humiliation Josh gave to me. Josh said that I am a spoilt brat. He said that he never wanted to marry me. He only agreed to marry me because his parents were forcing him to get married, and the love of his life whom he wanted to get married to did not accept his proposal at that time. That was why he settled for me. But recently, the love of his life turned back and accepted his proposal, so he cannot give up the love of his life for a second-hand person like me. Daddy, can you imagine? Mike said that I am a spoiled brat, that I am a second-hand product. Can you imagine the insult and humiliation? At this point, Mr. Johnson did not know what to do again. He started consoling his daughter. So, my daughter, don't mind Josh. Let him go. You are a very beautiful lady, and I believe that even without Josh marrying you, you will still get another good man that will marry you and love you and take care of you. Jen was crying. But Daddy, if I haven't divorced Mike, I wouldn't be in this situation today. Mr. Johnson said, forget about Mike. Mike is not your class. But Jen said, Daddy, nobody can ever love me like Mike did. Look at what Josh did to me. Mr. Johnson replied, do not worry about Mike or Josh. You will get a better man that will marry you in the future.